So Paige Bueckers is really, really good at basketball. I think that's a given at this stage. And if you guys agree, subscribe. We're only 10 subscribers off 38.4k. But anyway, yeah, Paige Bueckers is really, really good at the sport of basketball. And this is coming off a day where ESPN, literally, I'm not joking, where ESPN listed her as below JuJu Watkins. And to be fair, if you're saying who's going to be the better player long term, there is, like, you can have some debate there. But at this point in time, Paige Bueckers is way better than JuJu Watkins. The efficiency is crazy. And yes, I know this was only a game. This wasn't a WNBA, a competitive game. But, like, she missed 2 shots. And these weren't easy shots, by the way. Like, these were not easy shots. Like, she's going to the basket. Like, Paige Bueckers is, like, pulling up for some difficult shots in this game. Like, she's getting it at the three-point line, going right. Coming off contact, step back to her right, bang. Like, these are not easy shots. She went 8 for 8 in the first half. A lot, and she did everything. She can pull up right, she can pull up left. And there's just the big difference between her and JuJu. Right now, well, there's 2 big differences. Paige is a better defender. And Paige is a better passer. Well, 3 big. And it's just the efficiency. Paige has no real flaws to her game. Except, like, realistically, maybe the pull-up 3. And maybe she probably doesn't have the motor of, like, maybe of, like, a Caitlin. As in, she's not going to go out there and shoot the ball 25 times in a game. And she's not going to go out there and try go for 50. Like, obviously, I don't think Caitlin Clark did that. But when it comes to Paige, she doesn't really have that. There's just something. There's just, like, that, like, switch that Caitlin Clark has. That, like, the likes of Taurasi have. Where they're just like, I'm going to go take over a game. Whereas Paige is just, I'm going to be the best player on the floor unless I'm playing. Well, this year, literally, I'm going to be the best player on the floor no matter what. Like, she had freaking 31 against South Carolina as a freshman. And, like, last year she averaged her career high. She did it on 53, 40, 83 splits, which is mental. Like, I know she shot 46 from 3 as a freshman, but, like, she shot above 50% from the field every year of college she's played. And, like, I know she basically didn't play 2 years, but, like, she's also shot above 40% 2 of her 3 seasons. Her 2 full seasons, she's shot above 40% from 3, which is so impressive. And the defense has just gotten even better. And she can pass. Is she, like, a primary ball handling point guard? I think that's, like, a lot of people think she's going to play the 1 coming into the W. She's better at the 2. She is better a better 2 guard than she is point guard. The only thing is, though, is that you're looking at the teams. She's going to probably have to play a lot of the 1 at the W. Because realistically, there's like a 90% chance that she's going to either Dallas or she's going to LA. And if she goes to Dallas, she's playing beside Enrique. She's not playing off the ball for Enrique. If she decides to play off the ball and lets Enrique play the 1, she doesn't touch the ball for the entire season. And as well as that, you've then got, for LA, they're probably going to look to get a wing maybe in free agency. She can probably play the 2 at LA because you've got Rakia Jackson there. You got Cameron Brink there coming back. And you've got Diarca Hamby. So that's like your 3-4-5 kind of sorted. But the thing with them is that, with the Sparks, is that you've got Kian Hurst there at the minute. But maybe you can just say, you know what? We're going to try to get all of our young players their looks. Sloop. We're not going to be good next year. Sloot, you can come in and we can have Paige Bueckers in the squad. But, like, she comes in and she is one of the 15 best players in the W straight away, maybe. Like, I'm not joking. That is how good Paige Bueckers is. And again, like, today I'm not judging based on today, but it's just her body of work. She has she has the least amount of flaws in her game of any player. Is she as good? Is she going to be as good next year as Caitlin Clark was a rookie? No. Like, that is a Straight up, that is a fact. Like, she will not be as good as Caitlin Clark as a rookie. Caitlin Clark came in and was 4th in MVP. She arguably had the greatest rookie season of all time. Like, if you plant rookie Candace Parker into the WNBA last year, she doesn't win MVP either. And Caitlin Clark made all W first team. And that's the one thing when I was like Paige Bueckers being set, when I was saying Paige Bueckers being set up to fail, it was of the opinion, not necessarily that Paige Bueckers is going to be bad. It's that Paige Bueckers could average 15, 5, and 5, be an all-star, not make either all WNBA team, and people will say that's a disappointment. When the reality is that's probably what she's going to do. I think she's going to walk in and be a walking 15, 5, and 5. I think she's already better than Ryan Howard. I think she's, at this point in time, she's going to walk in better than Ryan Howard. That's the level of player I think Paige Bueckers is. Like, at that, like, 1-2 kind of combo guard hybrid position, I think she's better than Enrique. I think she's better than Howard. I think she's better than Jewel Lloyd. I don't know if she's better than Kelsey Mitchell right now. I think she's at a comparable level to a Kelsey Plum. And obviously not as good as Clark. If she's playing the 1, she's probably walks in as the second best point guard in the W. Like, that's how good Paige Bueckers is. And she's going to show it this year. Obviously, her first time playing, everyone being like, oh, she's not taking basketball seriously because of the stuff over summer. But it's like, obviously, there's 24 hours in a day, and people saw a couple of hours of Caitlin Clark and assumed that they saw what she was doing for the entire time, and clearly not. Clearly not. But, yeah, what a performance today. What a performance. 27 points in 25 minutes. Almost had a double-double with 9 boards, and, yeah, she missed 2 shots. But again, this was against a D2 school. She's not going to do this every time. They won so comfortably. But at the same time, you do have, like, these games matter. It's not, like, obviously there's more confidence. It's preseason, doesn't really matter. But Paige has, considering the fact that we've seen Paige win a National Player of the Year, be an All-American in 2024 as well. And then she's showed, like, she's doing this. Like, this is sustainable. Not 12 or 14, but ridiculously efficient 23 a game is completely sustainable for Paige Bueckers. And, like, I don't see how, barring injury, she does not end up as the number 1 pick. And, like, I would be shocked if she's not National Player of the Year. I would be absolutely shocked if she's not National Player of the Year. And I think there's only one scenario that she doesn't go number 1 in the WNBA draft. If LSU win the championship, Flaw J averages 20 and Paige gets injured, and Flaw J says, screw this, I'm going to the league after my junior season. That's the only chance of Paige Bueckers not going number 1.